In the cobblestone streets of Seville, Isabella lived a meticulous life. At 28, she was an accountant at a family firm, dedicated to caring for her widowed mother and young brother, Matteo. Laughter was a luxury she didn't allow herself. The weight of responsibilities had turned her into a serious woman, her heart shielded against love. Her days passed between financial balances and solitary nights, vaguely dreaming of a stable future, but never living the present. Everything changed when she met Alejandro Rivera, a 30-year-old itinerant photographer, with a smile that lit up the sunny plazas. Alejandro had arrived in Seville fleeing his diagnosis, terminal cancer that gave him only months to live. But he had decided not to surrender to the pain. Instead, he vowed to make every day a celebration. Settled in a small apartment near he captured the essence of life in his photos. Children playing in fountains, couples dancing flamenco, golden sunsets over the Isabella and Alejandro crossed paths in a cafe. She, hurried with her coffee, accidentally spilled it on his camera. "I'm so sorry," she exclaimed, mortified. He laughed heartily. "No problem, Isabella. Stains tell stories. Want to join mine?" Thus began their friendship. Alejandro dragged her into spontaneous adventures. Bike rides through the Santa Cruz neighborhood, impromptu Sevillina's lessons in the plaza, sunset picnics with tapas and wine. Life doesn't wait for perfect balances, he told her. Dance now, or the rhythm slips away. Into this whirlwind entered Carlos Mendoza, Isabella's best friend from university. Carlos, a shy and loyal history professor, had been secretly in love with her for years. He watched how Alejandro made her bloom. Her eyes sparkled, her laughter echoed. Jealous at first, Carlos joined their outings, and soon they formed an inseparable trio. Alejandro, astute, noticed Carlos's unrequited love. "She needs someone like you, stable and caring," he thought. Hiding his growing fatigue, he orchestrated moments to unite them, a romantic dinner disguised as a friends' gathering, a trip to the April Fair where Carlos and Isabella danced under the lights. Alejandro fell in love with Isabella, but he knew his time was borrowed. At night, he wrote letters. One for her, confessing his love. Another for Carlos, encouraging him to declare himself. "Don't let fear steal your tomorrow," he said in his thoughts. One autumn afternoon, during a riverside walk, Alejandro collapsed. In the hospital, the truth came out. Isabella, devastated, confronted him. "Why didn't you say anything? We could have fought together." He smiled weakly. "Because I wanted to give you life, not sadness. Look what you've gained. Friends, laughter. And Carlos, who truly loves you." Carlos, by her side, took Isabella's hand. "Alejandro is right. I've loved you forever. Let me be with you." Alejandro passed away that night, but he left a legacy. At his funeral, Isabella and Carlos read his letters. Together, they founded a gallery with his photos. A place where people learned to live in the moment. Isabella transformed, married Carlos a year later, in a ceremony full of dance and color. Every anniversary, they visited the river and toasted to Alejandro, the angel who taught them to love without reservations. Life went on, with Matteo graduating and their mother smiling again. Isabella never forgot. In the eyes of her future children, she would see Alejandro sparkle.